Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. So the following videos that I'm going to put on my channel are probably 2 weeks worth that were kind of smashed into a video. So I was going through was going to update my vlog, and then I realized that I had recorded a bunch of videos for our Meet the Teacher night, and just like the first day of school, and then like the first official day back. And then I just realized that like I never signed off on any of the videos. Like I was just like recording, and just life got away from me. Both of my children are in T-ball. And so when they just kind of have like games together or like practices in like the same week, and my son will have 2 games in a week, and my daughter will, and sometimes they've had weeks or days where they've had games at the same time. So it's just been a little crazy. And so I was going through these videos and I was like, well, you know, I think the first video was probably maybe like 5 minutes in conjunction with all of the videos that I collected for that day. And then the second one is probably, I was just looking on here, and then the second one probably is maybe about the same. So you're gonna get an abundance of like 2 weeks into a 5 or like a 10-minute video maybe. And so, but I just kind of wanted you guys to kind of see like how my weeks were and how my day was for the first day of school, the Meet the Teacher night, and just that first week, official week back. So you won't see me sign off on any of them. So I kind of just wanted to go on here and kind of record and explain that, so when you're watching it, you're not confused. So that's kind of what just these are. They're just kind of put together. I'm going to try my best this week to do better in signing off on the videos and being able to kind of cut them and make sure that you guys know that this is like a telltale story, beginning, middle, end. So I did vlog this week, I believe. I didn't sign off on any of those, or I think I may have on the last one because my kid had a game yesterday, and so I think I may have just signed off on that one, saying that, you know, I would talk to you, but then I think I do have some where it's got like my son's game. So I'm gonna post those on so you can just watch them. I hope you enjoy, and again, sorry if they're kind of like off and all over the place. I promise to do better next time, but in the meantime, just like and subscribe this video, or like this video, and hopefully you'll subscribe for future videos where I'll try my best to sign off. Okay, hope you enjoy. Good afternoon, friends. Today it is August 22nd, and we are doing Meet the Teacher today. So I didn't get a chance to show you guys my classroom. I think in my classroom video setup, I'm going to show you guys the finished product, show you guys what I gave for Meet the Teacher, and just my slides and what I have prepared for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the first day of school. So I've already met some of the students that are going to be in here. They have it going in sections where they're doing, some kids like by last name are coming at certain times. So it's not just like an abundance of kids coming in or people coming in. So that's nice. But I did get to see some of my new kids, but I also got to see some of my old kids, and I'm so excited because they are so big now. Like the summer did them justice. But I also got to see some of my new kids, and I'm so excited for them. They're so sweet. They're so nice. I mean, I know that's probably going to change, but I mean, they're just, I don't know, they just seem like a lot of fun, and I think we're going to have so much fun together. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to tomorrow. So, but I'm going to finish up with Meet the Teacher, and then I'm going to give you a tour of my classroom of what it looks like now, because it's all done for the most part, and then just what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So stay tuned. Good morning and happy first day of school. Well, I know a lot of people are back at school already. Today is our official first day back. We have students coming in today. It is going to be fabulous. Seen them yesterday at the meet and greet, as you saw. Forgive me, eating breakfast. Yeah, so meet and greet was great. I didn't get a chance to record yesterday my whole full-on view in classroom, but I will do that today. So today I'm very, very excited because they are all coming in to school today. I have a lot of fun activities planned that I think they'll enjoy. All right, well, I don't know, that cut off. That was really weird. Anyway, yeah, so I have a lot of fun activities planned for today. I'm super, super excited. A lot of movement for my kiddos. Get them moving and enjoying the day and enjoying my class. So that way they will come back tomorrow and they'll be ready to go. Yeah, so I'm on my way now. And so I will, I don't know if I'll get any footage of my kiddos, but I will get some footage of just being in the classroom. I'll let you know how my day goes. I'll show you what we worked on. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hope you're having a great day. Hello, everyone. So we are done with, not necessarily the first half, but we are done with the morning. Kids went to specials. They'll be back at 11:15 or 11:10. And it's a great morning, talkative bunch, but that's to be expected because it's first day. So I just kind of want to tell you a little bit about what we did. So we read The Junkyard Wonders by Patricia Polacco. I'll show you the book in 1 second. And then we did a characterization chart. So this was the characterization chart we did. These were the characters in the story that we kind of did a characterization chart about. Here, actually, let me turn my camera around. All right, so what we did was we read most of the book, The Junkyard Wonders. I'll show you what it looks like. And so this is it right here. And I got this idea from Amelia Capitosa. She has like the first 2 weeks planned out. And so these were one of the books and the activity that she did. And so what we would do is we read the story. We didn't finish it. We have to finish it. And then we would do a characterization chart. And then we would put the character traits on there for each of the characters in the story. And then what I would do was I would have the kids do a characterization chart as well. This one's over here because it fell, but I'm gonna kind of fold it so we can't see the names. Sorry. So yeah, so I put a scent group. So there was watermelon, kiwi, mango, and strawberry. I just got these lip smackers from Target, and then I just put the scent on their hand, and then they had to find their scent groups. And then, so what they did was, hold on. So they kind of did the same thing. I don't want to show the names, but if you can kind of see, they had all of their names at the top, and then they decided to put their character traits of who they were, or like what represented them. And that was pretty much it. And then they did it together either as a group, like they asked their group members, or they would ask their group members to kind of contribute, or they would give their own. Some of them had some really funny ones. They had like lazy but smart, clumsy. So they were very honest with themselves, which was nice. So that was our activity that we did. So when they come back, I'm gonna have them do another activity because they'll be in here probably till about 11:45 before we go to lunch. And so we might do this dice breaker activity, which is just I give them a bunch of dice and then they sit together as a pair, and then they just ask each other these questions just to find more stuff about each other, and then share out what they learned. And then my infamous 5-minute time test. And so I don't know if I'm going to do this one today. It's just basically like, can they follow directions? And so it's pretty funny. We just have them read through the entire thing. And then if they actually read through the entire thing, everything that's on the list they don't do. They just do, it just has them read it and put their name on it, but they don't read the entire thing. They hardly ever read the whole entire thing before they finish. And so they end up doing all of these silly things, and then they realize at the end that they weren't supposed to do any of those things, that it was just they were supposed to read the entire thing and then see at the bottom that it says that they just sit there quietly. And then this activity I actually got from, I think it was, I'm not sure who it is. I'll have to remember to tell you guys later. I mean, I kind of resembled her style. I mean, it was just back to school activity where it's like find someone who, and it just gives them a bunch of different things. I think she is Lone Star Classroom, or I forget her name. I'm so sorry. Because a lot of them have classroom in it. So, excuse me. So yeah, so this was just an activity that I think we'll end up doing just to get them to walk around the room a little bit more. And then if we have time, I wanted to introduce them to their word ladders. So word ladders, and then some cursive that I want to start implementing. And this is usually what we would do at the beginning of the day. So if we don't get to it today, we might get to it tomorrow in the morning when they walk in, to kind of get them in routine of doing these every morning before they start the day. But I kind of wanted to introduce it today, but I think I might just end up doing that tomorrow, as well as our cursive sheet. These were from my old district. They had like a whole curriculum on teaching cursive, and so I just I still have all of the stuff in my drive, and so I decided to utilize that here. And so it just teaches, I think in a week it teaches about 4 or 5 different letters, but they all kind of have the same component when it comes to the cursive. So if you see up here, it shows you how to write the C, like 2 steps. So each letter that we do a day has like similar components, so that way they're practicing how to do those specific like swirls and specific ways of writing. So it's pretty good. It's just better than just giving them a sheet and having them trace. There's like a method to the madness behind it. So I think that that's important, because it's like, yeah, we can teach them how to write cursive, but like we would, you know, for those kids that struggle, they would actually need to know, okay, this is the first step. It's kind of like calligraphy, where it's like they show you specifically how to write. So I thought this was really one of the better ones that I found to use for cursive. And that's about it. And then I think we'll have lunch, and then I'll have my afternoon class. So my earring, so I had these beautiful earrings that I bought from Temu maybe, and the back broke. So it has like these silver pieces, and so the back broke on it, so it fell off my ear this morning, so I'm gonna have to glue it. But this one's still intact, so it's just a bunch of books, and so I thought it was really cute. And so friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today it is Monday, August 28th. It is the official first week back of school. Last week we were in school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today we are officially back for the week. Super excited. My kiddos are awesome. They're so sweet, they're so nice, and I don't know, I guess maybe we're still in the honeymoon phase, we'll see. But so far so good. Super excited. They just seemed very eager. They are just a little chatty, but it's to be expected. But I had heard from previous teachers that they were pretty chatty as well. So, but I mean, I'll take that over, you know, other major behaviors. So I'm not complaining. So yeah, so this week we'll kind of see how it goes. We're still kind of doing a little bit of, you know, routines and procedures, but, you know, we're also doing a lot of community building. I think we're going to start our mentor sentences today, because we're starting off Monday. So I kind of want to just have them jump into it. We did do our word ladders on Friday. A lot of them seem to pretty good understand the concept of it, but we'll kind of see how it goes. I think probably at least for the first few days, I'll continue to work with them and kind of show them the steps on how to do it, rather than just showing them once and then letting them go. Just because I have a lot of EL kids who it's not that they don't understand, but sometimes if you've never done a word ladder, it's just basically words building on words, and so they give you a clue, and you're supposed to take a letter off from add or take off a letter from the previous word to kind of make a new word. And so the issue that I've had with a lot of kids in the past that are like EL learners or like second language learners, is that like the word that they're trying to build, they've never heard of before. So it's like when I ask them like, oh, you know, what does the clue say? You know, something of this or something of that. They don't know what the actual word is. So, I mean, it does help them when we start, you know, giving them clues and stuff, but yeah. So I'm going to probably continue to work with them with those word ladders this week. Introduce our mentor sentences by my ideas by Jivey, and then just kind of, you know, keep going through that before we get into actual content. So, but yeah, so I'm on my way to school now. It says I'll be there at like 8:13. I'm hoping to get there sooner than that. A little slow start this morning. I wanted to be up at 6, but such a long day yesterday. My boyfriend has a friend who has a boat, and so took the kids for the first time on like this boat, and it was a really great Sunday. So I had no Sunday scaries, but it was just a long day, and so by the time we got home, it was literally like 10 o'clock at night, and so it was like, what am I really gonna do with my life? So I feel like I'm not as prepared as I would have liked to have been. Thankfully on Friday I did some stuff, so like I did my slides, and I kind of had an idea of what we're gonna do today, so I'm not too unprepared, but again, I'm just like overly thinking it, I think, but it'll be fine. The kids are great, you know, we're getting to know each other, we have things to do, we're still working on those like procedures and stuff, so but yeah, so I will I'll check in with you guys in a little bit and see how everything is going. Hopefully it is great, and hopefully you're having a good Monday so far. Hey everyone, so it is my prep period right now, and so we didn't get a chance to do this on Friday, so we're working on this today. We did the classroom scavenger hunt. The kids have also completed their tale or the story of themselves, and well, most of them did for the most part. We did our mentor sentence today in our books. So we did our first mentor sentence, if I can find it on my book. Yeah, so we did our first one today, and I didn't fill this out yet. I filled it out on the Promethean board, but I'm going to fill this out with my second class today in my actual notebook, but I just did it on the Promethean board for my first class, because if I did it, they would actually see it when we had, and then this was the pairing that we did with that sentence. We also did our word ladder this morning, and they practiced the letter A. So hopefully that was pretty much all we had time for. Oh, and then we did do classroom dojos. We signed into that today. So that was all fun and dandy. And so when we come back, we're going to do, this is the next read aloud we're going to do, Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast. And they're going to vote based on, we're going to watch a video that I found online that's like a little like preview of the book. And they're going to vote on who they think is going to win the race. And then I will give them some time to color whoever they think is going to win the race. And that's going to be pretty much it for my first class. That's kind of what we're going to do for my second class, but we'll see how far they get. But yeah, I have to go to my PLC meeting, but I will catch you guys on the flip side. Lunchtime. All right, so this is what we got the opportunity to do. So we watched the video on Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast. Oh, I took it off. Anyway, yeah, so we watched that. The kids voted. They got their little syrup bottles and they voted. As of right now, they are Team Lady Pancake. I think they have one more, and so I am missing a student. So I think tomorrow, if she does come in, I'm going to have her vote before we watch it. And then whoever they voted for, I had them color either Lady Pancake or Sir French Toast, and that's what they did. And then they turned them in. Yeah, so right now I'm on lunch. I'm going to see what I need to do for next class. I do need to set up my class dojo because I did set it up, but I didn't set up points this weekend because it was so busy. And so I didn't get a chance to set up like what the categories were, like what they can get points for and whatnot. So I think that's what I'm going to do on this lunch period. So that way when the second class comes in the afternoon, I will be able to have that ready. Also, I introduced this to them last week, but I need to make another one because I have 2 classes. So it always just stinks that I always have to like remind myself that I need to do it for 2 classes. 2 classes, can't speak today. So yeah, so this is that. And so they did earn an apple because they were, during the voting, they actually were coloring the pictures. They were, they were chatting, of course, but it's okay. But they were coloring, they were behaving, like there wasn't any misbehaviors. Nobody was running around. No one was going crazy. So they were working together, or working collectively together. And so I gave them their apple. So we didn't pick our prize yet. So I think because we were just so like go, we didn't have the chance to do that. So I think we'll probably do that in the first thing in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, and that's my morning class. And my afternoon class, we'll do it all over again. But I'll let you know what we're going to do. So I think I'll just give you guys a little glimpse of my schedule for the afternoon class. Here we go. All right, so this is what we will be doing for the afternoon. All right, so this is what we're doing for the afternoon. So I have my CNN 10 and word ladder. I'm going to go over the class dojo with them. They're going to do the scavenger hunt as well. I'm going to introduce the mentor sentences during this time because we have some people that come in and assist, so that'll help that, especially since this is the first day we're doing mentor sentences. And then we're going to finish up the story of us, or the story of writing pieces. And if they don't finish it, I did let them just take it home at this point. I didn't get a chance to do the quizzes with my other class, so I'm going to try to see if I do it with them. If not, I didn't do the read aloud because I want to wait until later or tomorrow. So I'm going to just introduce that. And then we have another person that comes in for my prep period. And then I'm going to try to introduce the deer and then dismissal. But I didn't get a chance to introduce deer to my first class, but I'm thinking maybe I might hold off on it because the kids will get library time in the near future, and so like they'll go check out books. So I think that I might want to introduce that the day they do library, so that way that they'll have books available, because I know some of them have books at home and stuff, but then some of them don't have books or aren't currently reading any books. So like at least if we go to library and they check them out, they won't have an excuse as to I don't have a book to read. But I don't know, we'll see. But overall, that's my day this morning, and will be my day in the afternoon. I'll check in with you guys at the end of the day and let you know how that went and what we covered. All right. So today for lunch, I actually brought a salad from this restaurant that we went to yesterday called Anthony's, and unfortunately, like the dressing spilled inside, and so it's like all soggy. So I just had to toss it out. So some of my kids forget to get their breakfast in the morning, and so they have like, they bring the bags. And so this was in the bag, this was in the bag. So this is going to be my lunch today. So I'm actually going to watch some videos on YouTube, kind of desensitize myself from school for a moment. I follow a couple of influencers. One of them is mainly Kristen Garino from YouTube. I mean, she has other like platforms, but she shared her classroom setup video because I think she's still out of school. So I was waiting for that to premiere, so I guess I'm gonna just watch it during my lunch. And so I will see you guys in a little bit. Ooh, it is the end of the day, as you can tell from my hair being picked up, because it is not necessarily that it's hot, but it just starts to like get in my face and irritate and bother. So, all right, so we ended the day with, so we kind of did the same thing that we did this morning, so kind of like a repeat. So here are our results from, so this is 209's Sir French Toast Sir Laid Pancake. I think they have 4, 8, 9, 10. I think they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. 4, 8, 9, 10. Interesting, because I thought they were tied, I believe, and then we were going to see who was going to be the tiebreaker tomorrow. And then here, it's a little different. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have more people that are voting for Sir French Toast. I know a lot of them wanted to put it here. They were like, I'm undecided. I don't want to pick. And I said, well, we're just going to pick. I'm like, if you can't decide on who you think is going to win, then just pick your favorite. Do you like pancakes more or French toast more? And so that's kind of how they did it. So tomorrow we're going to read the read aloud, and then we're going to go from there. I am just going to pack up, and then I'm going to head out for the day. Just got to be home, and my son has t-ball practice today, so we'll head there. Maybe I'll get a little bit of footage of that so you can see how he's doing in his new role, because now he's not doing t-ball. I mean, he's still doing t-ball, so to speak, but it's competitive coach pitch. So now they just put a pitch to him. He doesn't hit off the tee. So, so let's just pack up, and then let's head out. Good morning, friends. Today it is Wednesday, August 30th, and today we have curriculum night. So as you can see with my reed earrings, I love these, they're so pretty. And then I have my dress on. I'll show you guys later. But yeah, we're gonna do our PLC this morning. So the kids were great. We did a New Planet activity sheet where we had to inhabit a new planet, and they could only pick 10 people from a list, so they worked together in groups. We also did a read aloud of rock, paper, scissors. My favorite, they have it on YouTube, and it's so funny. And then we just did a rock, paper, scissors tournament, and they were really good sports about it. So even though one person won and I gave him a sticker from my circus store, I gave one to everyone because they were so awesome. So I have to go to PLC, but I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. So it is the end of the day. So now I'm just sticking around for curriculum night. It was so cold in our gym where we had our meeting, and so I just had to put a sweater on because I'm like freezing now. And it's not really hot outside right now. I mean, it was nice in the sun, but it's not really hot, so I couldn't really save myself for excuse me. I couldn't save myself in the sun and the hotness outside. So anywho, so today our day it went by pretty fast. So we ended up doing, here, I guess I'll show you the agenda as to what we did today. Hold on. All right, so this was our agenda today. We did our CNN 10 that we always do, as well as our word ladder. And then we did our letter G cursive writing today. Mind the fuzziness in there. And then we did our mentor sentence. We did day 3 Wednesday, which was just basically changing the sentence a little bit, like maybe changing like a synonym or like giving a synonym. So like, for example, cold, giving it like chilly. And so just changing some of the nouns, or I'm sorry, the verbs in the sentence. And then we did the scoot activity with the possessive singular noun. So basically what we just did was, I don't have any scoots activity. Oh, you know what? I have it right here. So basically what I just did was I created this template. And so I also created those templates. And then I created a, and then I created these task cards, and so I put them around the room. And then, so what they just did was they used this to kind of go around the room, and like they were around the room. And then I just had them look for it. And so what the goal was to basically just look at the sentence. So like, for example, the notebook of cat. They were to convert this into a singular possessive noun where they were supposed to say cat's notebook. And so some of them did pretty well with the Scoot. I think there was only a few that I saw that were just basically like copying the sentence, or they weren't putting the apostrophe S in the right spot. So I will kind of work on those. And then let's go back to my agenda. And then we did The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. So again, if you have not used this read aloud with this specific YouTube link, I think the name of the people that read it, it's called Books Alive. It's hilarious. And then we did a rock, paper, scissors tournament, and they did so well. I was so impressed with how they were able to play the game. Nobody fought. They were okay with other people going into the rounds. They were cheering the last persons that were in it on. And it was just a great overall. And so I gave the winner a sticker, like they got to choose from my Circus store. And then I just ended up giving one to everybody because I just thought it was so phenomenal that they did such a good job. And then we did the new planet activity where we have to create a new planet, and we can only take 10 people. And so I gave them a list of people and what like their skills were and how they can utilize the people on this planet. And so they just worked in a group to try to figure out how they were going to create this new planet. And then we did, for my first class, we were able to do deer practice. My second class, we didn't get a chance to do it. And then we unfortunately did not get a chance to do a read aloud from our chapter book, Boys in the Girls Bathroom. So that's going to probably be for tomorrow. And so, yeah, so that was my day. And then we just, like I said, had our staff meeting. We're going to go to curriculum night here in about half hour. And so I'm just going to probably make some copies. I think tomorrow I'm going to have them work on this. Since they did the singular today, I'm going to have them do the plural possessive nouns tomorrow. And then I'm going to use this as their exit ticket, but I'm going to have them do an activity similar to do the plural possessive nouns. And then I'm not going to be here on Friday. Well, I won't be here in the afternoon. So in the morning, I guess I could have my homeroom do the irregular plural possessive nouns practice, but I won't be able to do it my afternoon. And so technically on Fridays when we do the mentor sentence, we do a quiz. And it just kind of stinks that I won't be here Friday to do it. And then I was thinking of doing it Monday, but then if I do that, then I can't introduce the next mentor sentence, or I guess I could, but I like to keep it pretty consistent with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then have the quiz on Friday. But you know, things don't ever work out the way that we want to when we're teachers. So that's about it. Yeah, we have curriculum today, and then I'm going to go home and try to get things situated for tomorrow. And then what else? Try to get that situated, and then I'm going to have to do my sub plans for the afternoon tomorrow or Friday for my leave. So I'll check in with you guys at the end of curriculum night, let you know how it went, how the parents were, and yeah, that's it.